Vale, pues ya estamos de vuelta. Voy a remangar un poquillo. A ver, venga. Es verdad, recompensa. Tengo algo robado encima. Hostia, las botas. Las botas. Pues igual las botas. Igual las botas se quedan aquí. Y así no me incriminan de nada. Sí, sí. Hostia, y las perneras. Mierda. Pero es que ahora tengo... Bueno, voy a los sitios un poquillo regular. Puto perro. Se mira el avance.
Good boy. That's my boy.
Otra orden conmigo libero orden. Ven, ven.
Yeah.
A ver. Que claro, ahora todo el mundo estará revuelto un poquillo. Me ha vuelto las pesadillas. Te lo han cerrado otra vez, loco. Chesat, esta gente no se duerme de verdad. Dime que no han cerrado el cofre, porfa. Dime porfa que no han cerrado el cofre. Vale, bien. Y ya que estamos. Quita hambre. Vale, las botas me las voy a equipar porque voy descalzo. Hostia, pero es que son robadas, ¿verdad? ¡Ah! Nada, se los vendo, se los voy a vender esto al peche que este. Voy a dormir. Voy a tomar viento. ¿Cómo? Vamos a sentarse. Vámonos. Guijarro.
Yeah.
Vale. Nada, vamos a dormir y ver. A ver, ahora al día siguiente. A las 8, así, 6 horitas, coño. Es más de lo que duermo yo realmente, ¿sabes? La mayoría de las veces. Bueno, miento, es más o menos lo mismo. Y voy a coger... ¡Oh, lol! Ya no cuenta como que se ha robado. Y este 44 y este 43. Oye, oye, oye. Que igual me interesa. Estos no son robados. Esto sí sigue siendo robado, vale. Bueno, pues nada. Lo de trabajo se me quedó. No, esto lo voy a vender. Una putada. Pero... Ah, mira, este ya está despierto.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the rapid corner?
No, no, ni de coña, puesto yo ahora en el
I'm
torneo.
glad to see you.
Vendes cosas
I've got some
robadas.
goods here whose
All right.
Te voy a vender esto y... ¿Dónde está esto? Ya está. ¿Otro lado más? No, no hay. Arregla de San Frutería. Oh, hostia, me lo quedo. Una daga, no ganzúas, no. ¿Cuántas ganzúas tengo todo esto? 17, va, te va de sobra. Yo voy a vender esto al hombre.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well,
Vamos a ver qué podemos... ¿40?
Since it's you,
Creo que es mucha rebaja.
well,
Mucho, mucho. 45.
you're flaying me here.
well.
Será cabrón. Bueno, pues 50.
Oh,
5 monedas
that's a
que me
decent
ahorro.
price.
Bueno, it's something. Y ya no me pueden decir, oye, que es que... Que es que has robado, no sé qué. No, no, no tengo nada encima que sea. Oye, que le he hecho la misión, estoy gilipollas. Estoy gilipollas, el anillo. El anillo. Es que justo me he acordado del anillo. ¿Dónde está? Ah, coño, está aquí.
Hey,
Hola. ¿Cómo que? Creo que
I have that
es.
ring for you.
excellent. They'll be hopping mad at the baths once they find out. Here's your reward, and don't turn it all into drink.
Ah, no te preocupes.
Any chance for some more work for me?
For you, always. A friend of mine asked me to help him get back some disputed land from his neighbor.
Mhm.
And you've become an officer of the law, is that it?
A likely turn of events. No, I'm pleased to say this is good old-fashioned stealing. There's a deed of sale for that land, not quite in his favor. So it would be a fine thing if it went missing.
Vale,
Very
¿dónde?
well. Where do I need to liberate it from?
From the bailiff himself. Ha! You should see the face you're pulling. I never said it would be easy. The deed is supposed to be at the rat house somewhere, on the table, among the other parchments. You'll need to sneak in, then find it.
I'll manage
Hostia.
somehow.
Ostras.
That I don't doubt. And you needn't doubt your reward.
Bueno. A todo esto, ¿cuánto me ha pagado por lo de antes? Momento. No sé, luego lo veré. A ver cuánto. ¿Qué hago? Caminando a patas, como un campesino. No soy un campesino. Voy a poner mi asunto en orden con la ley. Porque es que me pone muy nervioso eso de ahí arriba a la izquierda.
What's that?
Venga, aquí. Hola, muy buenas.
Hey.
Well,
Hey, you! Don't move
Sigue,
a
sigue,
muscle.
sigue. Venga.
Come here, lily liver.
¿Borrachín? ¿Cómo que borrachín? Ah, no, venga.
You were seen picking a lock. You should have thought twice about what you were doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Ah. 60. Venga, va.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that. And hand over all the stuff you stole.
Creo que nada. No tengo nada. No tengo nada. No sé dónde ha ido todo para. 60 grados sin colega. No me gusta nada, pero bueno. Hay que intentar ser lo más honrado posible, ¿no? XD. ¿Estará ya abierto el hombre este? ¿El sastre o qué? ¿O solo abre
Baked goods
cuando le
fresh
sale
from
los
the oven.
huevos?
Come and get them.
Yo que tengo que reparar mis cositas. Nada, no abre. Bueno, voy a ver. La casa consistorial, hemos dicho. No, esto fue esto, No voy a combatir, o sea que me voy a quitar todo lo que no necesite. Ahora, de hecho, ¿por aquí podré ir? Hostia. Por aquí sí puedo entrar. Vale, aquí parece que no. Si yo cierro esto... Parece que es por aquí. ¿Sabes qué? Robar todo y a tomar por culo. Que no era nada, ¿a que no? ¿A que no era nada? ¿A que no? Oh. No. Pues voy a soltar esto fuera, por ejemplo. En verdad no, lo se puede vender al colega. No, hombre. Que me he equivocado. Se lo puedo vender a mi colega el molinero. Esto fuera. Esto, O sea, si todavía no sabes leer, Henry. En verdad los mapas. Vale, tiene que estar en otro sitio. Mola mucho que se teleporten las pertenencias. ¿De dónde coño puede estar, tío? En la casa consistorial. Claro, cabrón, pero... Ah, no, me lo pone. Me lo marca. Hostia. Tú, que ahí hay una persona, quita. Vale, por aquí ya puedo caminar. Vale, parece que la planta baja sí. Tiene que estar arriba, tío. Tiene que estar encima de mí, loco. Estar sí o sí encima de mí.
What are you up to?
Hola, ¿qué tal? No he levantado sospechas ninguna en ningún momento. Hostia, que va a estar cerrado. Sí, difícil. Ah, tomas por saco. Pero el merino puede tener la llave, ¿no? No me la voy a jugar, tío. No me la voy a jugar, que ya estoy bastante puteado. Que me acaban de soplar 60 grados y paso. ¿Acero fiable? No puedo todavía. ¿Esto por qué no se lo pongo al bicho? Lo quito de encima. Este hombre... Venga, venga, ya está abierto. Joder, tú, arréglame las cosas.
My respects to you. Take care.
¿La cofia solo?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Hostia.
Is this enough?
That's not an...
Ya sé que no es suficiente, pero habría que intentarlo. 42,5.
What about this?
That's not an...
Venga, no, hombre, no me jodas. Nada, es que no les caigo bien.
I knew we'd come to...
Venga. ¿Qué más? Al zapatero. He escuchado, digo, no puede ser. Hombre, hola. El zapatero, que ese sí sé ya dónde está. Oh, va regulín. Vale, va fatal.
Watch where you're going, you lout! You nearly killed me!
Me va fatal en las ciudades, tío. Lo odio. Oye, el zapatero, ¿dónde estaba? ¿Estaba por aquí? Aquí está justo, vale. Uff. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Que hay mucha gente o qué? Vamos a ver.
I'll be
Repárame.
with you.
Take care now.
Can we do something about...
Sure.
Ah, lol.
Very well, I agree.
Vale, pues ya tenemos creo que todo reparado, ¿no? A ver, bueno, excepto el antebrazo. Que eso puedo reparar yo a... Ah, verdad, lo tenía yo aquí. Puedo reparar tal que... Hostia. Me lo voy a quedar encima. Me faltan seres de guerrero y no sé qué más. De guerrero, de armero, de todo. Misioncita. A ver, ahora que hemos dispuesto de todo. Vamos a ver, aquí me falta algo. No sé qué. Señal de actividad. Otra señal de actividad. The fuck. Y aquí una misión más. The fuck, loco. Bueno, vamos a ver. Vamos a ver.
Stop right there. I have to search you.
¿Qué? Vale.
Well,
¿Qué pasa?
Why?
Orders of his lordship.
If you insist.
This is stolen, damn it. And this too. You can leave that right here and be glad that's the end of it.
¿El qué?
Now
¿El
you
qué?
can enter.
¿El qué? ¿El que me ha quitado? ¿El qué? Si no tenía yo nada encima. No. Ah, no, que ha sido el caballo, tío. Hostia, los libros. Los libros, no me jodas. Bueno, venga. Mierda, los tendría que haber vendido antes, loco. Soy gilipollas. ¡Ah! Qué tonto, tío, qué tonto. Estoy viendo que aquí... Ah, no, bueno, venga. El Milan este.
Good health to you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my...
Hang on, I know who you are.
All right, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First, you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me by beating two other regular brawlers, Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet. Good luck to you.
Vale, pues habría que darle a esos dos antes. Que he visto que había una misión. Ah, mira, ya hay otra actividad. No sabía que si me registraban a mí, registraban también al caballo. O sea, tiene sentido, ¿no? Pero yo qué sé.
God be with you.
I noticed some of the Scalit's men look like they've been in the wars. Has something happened to you?
There's a local brawler who takes on all comers for bets. If you beat him, you get some silver. If you lose, you have to do his job for him.
Oh, I'll have to look into that. How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry. You can be glad Sir Radzik took you into his service. I hear you even go hunting with Lord Capon.
I've been once. And I don't think it'll be happening again anytime soon.
Ah, it's a shame. Because I was going to ask a favor of you. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so I thought you might be able to help.
I don't know. I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs, and the like. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of ours got caught in the woods, they'd hang him from the nearest tree. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzik's garrison, and you go hunting with Sir Hans. You could help us.
Bastantes problemas tengo ya, pero bueno, venga.
Well, I got away with brawling with Lord Capon, so I don't suppose they'll string me up for a few hares.
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting merchant.
All right, I'll bring you something.
Una
Thank
liebre, vale.
You'll be saving us from starvation. Farewell.
El festín del mendigo. Es verdad, no quiere nada. Le tengo que pagar a este hombre, ¿verdad? Sí, el boticario. Sí.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
Joder.
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt.
Ah, bueno, puedo.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot? Agree?
That's not enough. Agreed.
Vale, venga. Ya aprendí también un poquito de alquimia, que hombre, ya lo sabes, ¿no? Ajenjo creo que era venenoso, ¿no? Vale, vamos a ver. Vale, en el castillo menor.
Yeah.
Sí, aquí. No, arriba. Buah, me va un poco regular, ¿eh? Pero nada más que un poco. Lol. Todavía está en cama.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you? How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am, for all the good it does. The boredom here. The only thing I have to read is the Bible, and the Hanush won't let anyone near me but the priest. Have you any idea the monotonous drivel that fellow comes out with? This world is but a trial, be repentant. He talks to me as if I'm about to breathe my last. Actually, talks to me as if I were already dead. Listen, Henry, won't you come with me to the Ratte Baths? I need a change of scene before moss starts growing.
Why to the baths?
Well, a hot bath does a man good.
It does. Which is why you can bath here anytime you like.
Have you ever seen Clara, the bathhouse wench? Henry, she's a beauty. If I didn't know better, I'd say I was in love with her.
Madre mía.
How much time do you want to spend there?
I don't know yet, but at least a few
Un
days.
día.
Bathing in mud rats during the day, and in the evening, fun. What'd you say? Will you join me?
Madre mía.
But what about your wounds, sir?
Well, I won't lie to you, it hurts like the devil. But I'd rather hobble along with a cane, howling in pain, than listen to a selection of the most boring passages from the Gospels for one more minute.
Why not? When do you want to go?
I shall go there right away, but wait until at least dusk to join me. I'll have company there.
All right, I'll come and join you there.
See you later.
Madre mía. El colega. ¿Bonita la puerta o qué? Yo no tendré sueño. No tendré sueño, ¿no? No. Si está casi a tope. Porque ha parpadeado. Yo de paso voy a ir, ahora que me lo ha recordado, a visitar a esta muchacha. No sé si iniciar la misión esta secundaria, me parece que sí, el DLC. Parece que sí. Pero antes...
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
What now? Should we take a walk?
You don't give... And where would you care to go?
Hombre, algo diferente. La taberna, colina de la horca, un paseo por el río. Ah, por el río.
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Sí, voy. Voy a quitarme la armadura. ¿Eh?
Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out.
Armadura fuera. Toma. No está en Praga. Se ha bugueado.
No, I haven't.
Ah, vale.
I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
It's disgusting. I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is a slimy slug.
Vale, pues yo corro. Che, corre, corre, corre. ¿Pero hasta dónde hay que correr? Hemos dicho un paso por el río, tío, una carrera. Ay, ay. Que me da el flato. Yo sigo. Hasta aquí creo que es, ¿no? Aprox. ¿Hasta dónde? No, hasta aquí, ¿no? Sí.
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
Venga, a sentarse.
And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
Una vida de lujo. ¿Cómo que es?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
Of course. I'm sure it's no different than being a charcoal burner. You'll have to try harder than that.
Oh, Dios santo. Las amarillas.
Now then.
Ah, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
Turning girls' heads? Not likely. I have my hands full with my duties. Sir Radzig hardly gives me time to take a breath.
Really? A common smith's son and our liege lord can't manage without him. That's good. It shows you're talented. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip.
No. En un par de días. Vale, seguro que lo hago. Bueno, ha estado gracioso. Ha estado gracioso. ¿Qué más podría hacer, tío, ahora? O sea, es que a la noche, tarde-noche, tengo lo de...
Thank you for coming with me. Please come and see me again.
Tengo lo de... Lo del Hans Capon este. Ya te lleva la misión esta porque total.
What actually happened to you in Scallis? I mean, during the attack and... Well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I do.
All right, then. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life.
Chaval.
I woke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold. And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring. I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose.
Vaya tela. O sea, si peta con una cinemática ya es que... O es mucho problema por mi portátil o el juego que está hecho de aquella manera. Un poco. Y parece que ahí se ha quedado, ¿no? no carga nada. Ah, rutina que tengo. Ah, espérate.
I'd better get it all done before Papa is up.
Que tengo que... Ahora tomo su control. Hostia. Con razón ha petado. Estaba cargándolo todo. Uf. Vale, vamos a ver. Cáliz. Vale. Uf. Vamos a ver. ¿Dónde está el punto A? ¿Dónde hay punto A? Limpiar el jardín de malas hierbas. Vale. Que está para allá. No, ok. ¿De coño está el puto jardín? Ah, el jardín. ¿Qué hay que hacer? Vamos a ver. Gallina, mirad la despensa hecha de comer a buhonero. Ahora soy esta mujer. Bueno. Supongo que esta es la despensa. ¿O qué? No, la despensa es eso. Vale, vamos a ver. Quita, coño. ¿Qué?
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat.
Tío, qué raro, tío.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Ahí tiene. Pero cómetelo. ¿No quieres? A ver, vale, quita. Quita. Ven, ¿dónde está el perro? Ven, toma.
Look what I've got for you'll love.
Toma. Ahora sí lo come. Es que si está en la puerta se vuelve a aparecer. Venga, se va a comer bonero. Muy bien. Vamos a ver. Ahora tengo que limpiar el jardín. No sé qué de malas hierbas. Parece, pero es que no sé dónde coño está. ¿Qué está por aquí o qué? El jardín. ¡No te caigas! ¡No! Te caigas. No, los cojones están por aquí. Toma, paso salto, chaval. Ni el Henry. Vamos, se ha cansado. Vale, el punto B. Tío, esta corre que se la flipa. Punto B, que es por aquí. ¿No? Okay. ¿Qué tengo que hacer aquí? Ah, coño. Vale, ahora para las gallinas. Que las gallinas están en... allí. No. No, esto es los tablos. al este, vale, aquí. Sí, aquí está. Pitas, pitas,
Here,
pitas.
chicky, chicky. Here you are, girls.
Pitas,
Fill your
pitas,
beaks.
pitas. Pitas, pitas y tal ahí. ¿Y ahora qué va? Limpia jardín de mala hierba, pero ¿qué jardín? Where is the jardín? Ah, el jardín se refiere al huerto. Malas hierbas. ¿Esto? No. What? Junco, vale. Qué chica más aplicada, qué trabajadora. A ver. Y la última... No me va a dejar. Ahora, meten un cucaracha. Coño, ha saltado. Ha saltado.
That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again.
Hombre, empezar a limpiarlo, lo limpia bien. Hablas con el padre, venga. Echa los movimientos.
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Steebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing's Bishek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Now, Father, you shouldn't be so hard on Zabishek. You know he hasn't had an easy life.
And who has, girl? That's no excuse for laziness. You could tell him to get his ass to work, too.
Right. Go for nails, send Samuel and Zabishek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Theresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise for you.
¿Una incursión cumana? ¿Y ahora?
A surprise, Pa. Don't you want to tell me about it now?
Curiosity killed the cat. What kind of surprise would it be if I told you, girl?
También es verdad.
Oh, all right.
También es verdad. Bueno. Dentro de la casa me va fatal, tío, el juego. O sea, ¿qué más? ¿Qué más? El C, ¿qué? Despertar... Ah, vale, despertar Samuel. Despertar, pero ¿dónde está el Samuel? Está bien. ¿Está arriba? Ah, pues sí, lol. Pata en la boca, ¿no? ¿O qué?
Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. You don't have to treat me like a child. Looks like it'll be nice today, eh? I could go to the pond fishing.
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe I can slip off after lunch.
There will be no slipping off. You know very well Nemoy has been complaining about you.
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though, was it?
Well, there you go then. If I leave early, nothing will happen to anyone. And you can cook the fish for lunch tomorrow.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master when he finds out. Well, if you're not a child, you can sort it out yourself with Nemoy.
Don't I always?
Madre mía. Bueno. Se ha matado. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Vaya a trabajar, vale, esto está por aquí.
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Ah! Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor's not going to break his back working either.
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
Bueno, venga. ¿Y ahora qué? Ir al herrero. Ah, claro, ya es cuando se encuentra con Henry y todo eso. A ver. Jugador. Claro, es que el juego tiene que cargar un millón de cosas antes de cargar. Bueno, yo creo que se entra por aquí.
God save you, Tess. While the likes of you sleep in it. And I studied so I wouldn't have to do such menial labor as you.
No es cosa mía. Nion. Creo que es por aquí. Pues se cansa bastante más tarde que Henry. Pues está bastante bien. Allí está el castillo. Vale, ya sé dónde estoy. La verdad que me da un poco regulinchi. Pero bueno. Jeje.
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
God bless. What can I help you with?
Father sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the fort.
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you. I'll remind him this evening.
All right. I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
Ah, es el día anterior.
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by and see them before you go home. You girls must be plotting something.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important. Which probably means boys, I suppose, eh?
Don't talk to me about boys, good wife. I've 3 fellas at home, and that's Bishek at the mill. You get more use and less braying out of a donkey.
You're very sensible for your age, lass. I'm sure you'll change your mind when your pa finds a good husband for you.
I'd like to know where. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Theresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that swordplay with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no shortage of nails.
Bueno, entonces que descubrir qué quiere Bianca, descubrir qué quiere Johanka, volver a ver a padre. Vale. Pero ¿dónde está? Estoy aquí ahora, estoy aquí. Sería en la plaza. Aquí. Vale, creo que sí. Creo que sí he cogido la ruta. Sí, esto es el DLC. Bueno. Bianca creo que era la tabernera. Si no recuerdo mal, la taberna está aquí.
Theresa, I'm glad to see you.
Correcto, ¿qué está aquí? Está arriba. Sí.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see Henry for me? He's at the sheepfold by the stockade, as usual.
Oh, playing around with wooden swords again?
Aye, he's getting ready for the life of a mighty warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well, boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer from me?
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
All right, I'll bring the beer to him.
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me. But I'll tell you all about it after. Run along before the beer gets warm. I'll bring it right away.
Y el redil este donde estaba. Por aquí, ¿verdad? Yo diría que sí, ¿no? Sí, 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 la cabañita aquella sí. LOL, acaba de aparecer el perrete.
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Theresa. Ugh.
I brought you a beer. I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great. It's as hot as Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
Actually, Bianca sent it. Her pa doesn't want her to come here.
Ah, I see. I'll make it up to her this evening.
I don't want to know how. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah, more likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay. I could teach you.
Me? Swordplay?
Sure. Why not?
All right then.
Venga.
I accept your challenge, young sir. But I must warn you, I can swat a mouse with a broom with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I knew you had the heart of a warrior. Let's go then.
Va, creo que...
Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
¿Te ha contado? No, no. Jeje. Que le da algo a la moza. Esa te la has llevado, colega. Yo le he dado unas cuantas veces, ¿no? Cuidado, lo da todo, lo da todo. Eres Henry, macho. Ajá. Toma. Hombre, no seas malo. Oye. He ganado, he ganado, he ganado. Sí, es que soy buenísimo. Te ha ganado una moza que nunca ha cogido una espada, cuidado.
Don't go easy on me, Hal.
Ah, very good.
No, está hecha una puerca, la pobre, la tengo ya.
Henry, really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor.
Ojo,
Take
cuidado.
that, you scoundrel! Are you alright?
Nothing, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
Ah, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal. He who lives by the sword.
Dies by the splinter, eh?
A ti ya muere. Oh.
There now.
Reacción, coño, reacción. Toma, ahí se bebe la cerveza encima. Uy. El eructillo.
By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
Y se ha bebido. Oh, qué cachonda. Así que se hizo la herida por ella. Pero aquí hay un agujero gordo de guión. Porque cuando él fue a ver a Beniac, ese o como fuese, al principio del juego le dijo que es como estaba de la herida de ayer. O sea que ahora tiene que volver con con la novia tóxica, ¿no? A ver.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
¿Por qué no carga, tío?
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry, then?
I did.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He had no one to train with, so we had a bit of swordplay together.
You playing with swords?
Yes, and as it happens, I did quite well. Actually, a bit too well. I hit Henry on the hand and wounded him.
Really, Tess? I never knew you were such a warrior girl. He had it coming, the donkey. Maybe it'll dampen his enthusiasm for adventure. All right, but now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No, I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
Eso iba a decir.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Por ahora.
Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my own. They say a wolf was seen in the woods recently.
A wolf? Hereabouts?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's never sober. Still, I wouldn't want to go there alone.
Comprensible.
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam, he'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And besides, someone has to take care of the tavern. But he could lend us his bow. Good thinking, Tess.
Thanks. So, you're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you want me to go with you to pick belladonna in the woods?
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. Adam won't lend me his bow. The last time he did, I broke the string. You'll have to get it from him. Anyway, I don't know how to shoot. But Stibor taught you, didn't he?
Qué casualidad.
Wow. But that was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. If the wolf sees a bow, he won't come near us. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but me, well...
Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the province. And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, alright?
Alright, I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any excuses about how you have to see Henry.
Deal. You're an angel, Tess.
Ya. Sí, es que soy un angelito. ¡Que viene el lobo! ¡Que viene el lobo! Who are you? Alex. Alex. Ah, LOL, ese es el que es de la cama. Me he podido colar. Entonces... Resumiendo... Adam, era este.
God be with you.
I heard you're a really good archer. And that you've even got your own bow.
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Theresa.
Toma. Venga.
Hey, Adam. If you lend me your bow, I'll dance with you at the next celebration.
Oh? You would? Really? Alright. Here's the bow then. And some arrows.
Qué básicos somos los
Thank you
hombres.
so much, Adam.
Qué básicos somos los hombres. Madre mía. Bueno. Vale, me voy a equipar el arco. Bata de noche. Comida de gallina. Flecha, perforación. Y sobrevestes. Vale, conseguí un arco, conseguí flecha. GG. ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Qué viene el lobo? Ah, no, vale. No tengo que dar toda la santa vuelta. Con salir de esta puerta que es... No, la principal es esta, que es por donde entré con Henry. Yo entro por esta ahora mismo. O sea, sí, es la que está al norte. Que debería ser por aquí, ¿no? Sí, es... Sí, ¿no? Voy a ver. Diré que es por aquí. Efectivamente, sí que es buenísimo.
Commanded you to do so.
Era por aquí, ¿no? ¿Lo hemos dicho? Sí. Venga, vamos. Un lobo. Ah, mira, ya está. Ah, no, sí. Bueno, el bosque está un poco lejos, ¿eh?
Greetings, Tess.
I've got the bow. We can get going.
Great. Come with me.
Ah, bueno, mira. ¿Y si digo el perro ataca? ¿Qué pasará? ¿Rompo la sincronización, ¿no? Como el Animus? ¿O qué? Tiene la cabeza estática, loco. Parece una gallina. Parece un pollo. ¡Que te piso, perro! Escalis. Madre mía. ¿Nido?
Hey. Ah.
¿Qué pasa? Ah, ¿qué quieres? Que le da el nido. Hostia. ¡Uy! A la primera, nene.
I had a look in the nest.
Yeah? And what did you find there?
There was a ring in it. Looks like silver.
Really? Holy Mother of God. I always wanted a silver ring. But you're the one who shot it down.
You can have it.
You're giving it to me? Tess, you're the best friend ever. Thank you. I'll wear it to the dance this evening. Come on. Let's go and pick those herbs before it gets too late.
Bueno. O sea, total, va a morir en breve esta mujer, no vamos a hacerla feliz sus últimos momentos. Sabemos que al final Theresa va a acabar con Henry, ¿no?
I wonder what happened here. I saw it the last time. But no one reported anything in Scarlet. Do you think they skidded off the road and something devoured them? Maybe a wolf?
I thought you didn't believe in the wolf.
I don't. I didn't. Better keep going. Come on.
No suele haber nada útil, ¿no? En estos sitios. Bah. Espero que después me acompañe al pueblo, porque si no va a ser un coñazo. Va a ser un coñazo gordo.
We'll turn into the woods here and go uphill a bit. Follow me.
Yo, ¿por qué tengo la sensación de que me está conduciendo al matadero?
It's a sweet little garden, isn't it? I never met anyone here. But it's always well kept. Probably some witch. Who else would keep a garden in the woods? It's a shame that witch doesn't grow belladonna, too. Did you hear that? We'd better keep going, alright?
Yo saco el arco por si acaso. Tengo el arco por si acaso preparado, pero bueno. Voy a guardar porque sé que no nos va a pasar, ¿no?
We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here and then back into the woods. May the Lord watch over you, Tess. This is the place. I'll start picking, and you keep a lookout.
Shouldn't I help you pick herbs too?
No, I'll manage fine on my own. I'd rather you kept your eyes peeled for that wolf.
What should I do if the wolf turns up, though?
You've got a bow, right? Don't think about it. Just shoot him. Besides, you've got Tinker. Although, I'm not sure he's any match for a wolf.
How long will it take you?
Just a short while. Don't worry. But while I'm at it, I'd like to pick enough to keep me going for a while. Just keep watch, and I'll tell you when I'm done.
All right, I'll keep watch. Just make it quick.
I'm curious what Henry will say when I brew him his favorite schnapps. Mother of God! It's the wolf!
Ah, hostia, cabrón. Uy,
Adam!
Oh, tío, he fallado de verdad. No, un lobo, un chucho. Joder, tío. Soy malísimo. Ahí sí le pego. Hostia, hostia. No. Ostras, que no veo la vida, tú. Ya, hijo puta. Tío, pruebo suerte. Pero voy a probar suerte. Nah. Bianca, ¿dónde está Bianca? Y Bianca, loco. ¿Tan lejos ha corrido? Ahora hemos ido por aquí, vale, está. ¿Y yo dónde coño estoy ahora? Bueno, que sí, que se ha bajado a... Qué cobarde. Ah, iba bien encaminado, pero no ha llegado lejos. Bueno, voy a ver... Qué cobarde, ¿no? Mira, a ver si se la cargan. Uy, 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 pues le voy a meter un flechazo entre ceja y ceja, me parece a mí. Anda, mira. Que es un campamento. Bianca, 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 ¿dónde está Bianca, tío? Voy a decir que estoy... Tengo que estar cerca. Debería estar por aquí, ¿no? Ah, mira. Esa es, ¿no? Sí.
I thought those rumors about a wolf were just idle talk.
Idle talk, indeed. If I'd been alone, that beast would surely have devoured me.
Did anything happen to you?
No, I'm fine. Thank God.
No.
It's a good thing you came along.
Did you manage to pick enough herbs?
Yeah, I did. Fortunately, I'll brew plenty of that liquor. Enough for you, too. As a reward.
All right. Thanks.
Bueno.
That was a funny-looking wolf. don't you think? I reckon it was actually a wild dog.
Eso sí, eso
Woeful
sí.
dog. It was a monstrous beast. Henry will never believe this.
Vale, con Henry yo está obsesionado.
What will you do now?
I'll go back to work at the tavern. There's been quite enough excitement for one day. Thanks for coming with me, Tess. And don't forget to come and see me tomorrow.
All right.
No, descuida. Si mañana es el gran día. ¿Pero por qué? Hemos ido por aquí. Vamos a subir por ahí. Y hemos hecho bastante rodeo. ¡Hala! ¡Hala! Yo qué cojones que se fumaba esta gente. Escucho que tiene ahí otra cara ahí enterrada. Hostia. Madre mía. Cosas muy chungas, estoy viendo yo por aquí. Pero bueno. Me parece que lo voy a dejar un rato, tío. ¿O qué hago? O no, sigo. Vale, ahora lo siguiente era que descubrí que quiere Johanka, pero está en el otro extremo del pueblo. Con Bianca. What pereza. No sé si devolverle el arco a... En verdad no. Lo sabía. Si no me dejan que pase el tiempo. Si no dejan eso es porque obviamente no pasa el tiempo. Curioso. Ya se curraron el DLC, pusieron en marcha todo esto. Mola. Vale, yo creo que por aquí ya iríamos bien, ¿no? Mira, te voy a dar comida.
Look what I've got for you'll love it.
Te voy a dar carne de perro. Ahora es un caníbal, ¿vale? Y te voy a decir que eres un buen chico.
Boy. That's my boy.
O sea, dice exactamente las mismas líneas que el Henry. Vale, seguimos por aquí. Sí, cansa bastante más lentamente que el Henry. ¿Puede que sea por el equipamiento? No sé. A ver, ahora mismo estoy yendo por donde. Vale, he venido aquí, no he cruzado por aquí, tal cual. Estoy por aquí, ¿no? En medio. Tendré que cruzar un puentecito ahora, no sé. No sé dónde estoy. Más o menos lo intuyo, pero... Vale, aquí... Ajá. Voy a cruzar. Pero esto ya es la casa de esta musa, de esta muchacha, de esta moza, ole yo.
Stealing the king's silver is a capital crime. You get the fire for that.
Why do you keep going on about it? What's it got to do?
Tengo que hacer otra misioncita ahora antes de preocuparme por el padre. ¿Qué pasa si la canso del todo?
How would you know?
Ah,
when you
estos
can
dos
only
siguen
listen
ahí.
to what you're told like a sheep. It's enough for ordinary people to listen.
Para que almuerce y coma, Mau. El puentecito este de madera está más desvencijado que... No, vale. El puentecito de madera he dicho, no, coño, de madera no es. Vale, está en esta casa, puede ser. ¿Dónde está aquí? Mamma mía, Johan, que está ya muy estropeada, ¿no?
Johanka, what's up? I was
What's up,
asking
nigga?
around
Ah,
for
no,
you.
pues no está estropeada.
There's something we have to talk about. Are you going to the dance this evening?
I'd like to go and have a look, if I had time for it. Why? Do you want to borrow my dress?
No.
O
Nothing
igual la
like
pareja le
that.
quiere pedir prestado.
I've got a dress, but I don't want to end up dancing on my own, if you know what I mean.
What? You want me to dance with you?
Imagine what folk would make of that. No, silly. I want Matthias to dance with me.
So, what's the problem? Just go and tell him. You've had your eye on him since the Harvest Festival. Surely you must have noticed by now.
He hasn't. I'm at a loss what to do.
So you'd like Matthias to take you to the dance, but you don't want to tell him?
That's right.
How in heaven's name do you want to do it then?
Easy. You're going to steal his lucky dice.
What? How is that supposed to help, for Christ's sake?
If you can get your hands on it without him noticing, he'll be looking everywhere for it. He'll be wandering around saying to himself, "Where did I put that damned dice?" And then I'll turn up. God be with you, Matthias. You didn't by any chance lose your dice? And he'll say,
"Aye, Johanka, I did. Where on earth did you find it?"
"Oh, I found it near the tavern. You know there's going to be a dance there this evening." And then he'll finally get the message.
"Oh, the dance. Yes. Johanka, wouldn't you like to go with me?"
"Of course. I'd love to go with you, Matthias. Thank you for asking."
Bendito.
Then he'll take me by the hand, and he'll look... Never mind that.
Madre mía.
Well, that's how it's going to help. More or less.
Un bonito cuento de
You
hadas.
painted a very pretty picture, no doubt. But do you think it'll really work?
I'm absolutely sure it will.
Vale.
All right then. I'll help you.
Thank you, Tess. Bring the dice to me as soon as you have it.
Hang on though. How am I supposed to find it?
He was saying at the tavern yesterday that he keeps it in his trunk when he's not going to play. Go and see Fritz first. I heard he's always got some lockpicks, whatever he wants them for. Anyway, no doubt he can show you how to use one.
Me? Pick locks? Johanka, aren't you going a bit too far?
Well, then maybe you can get hold of his key somehow. But whatever you do, don't get caught. And not a word to Matthias, for the love of God.
Madre de mi vida, de mi corazón, estamos locos. Bueno, Matthias. Ya, Johan, que no sé qué Fritz. Aquí es que me invita. Vale. Johan, que de la suerte vacía. Fritz se habla de forzar cerradura. Vale, vamos a hacerlo por el camino lento. Creo que ha dicho que es cruzando por aquí, ¿no? O sea, he visto. Creo que he visto. Uff. Yo creía que era aburrida la vida del campesino. Me pareció ver que era por aquí, ¿no? Sí, ¿no? Sí, Fritz.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
Joder.
Listen, Fritz, I hear you know something about opening locks without a key.
Sure. All you have to do is charge at the door. Shoulder first.
I don't want to break down a door. I want to pick a lock.
Ah,
You want a lockpick then?
Shh, not so loud.
Well, I can give you some. But you know what they say. Not even a pig grunts for free.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Who says that?
Mostly me. And everyone thinks it's fucking clever, so bugger off.
Yeah.
What's new, Fritz?
I don't know. Oh, actually, I do know. There's going to be a dance this evening. Are you going?
Maybe. I've got a lot to do still.
They say it's going to carry on tomorrow too. And they'll be roasting a pig. Can't miss that.
So I heard. I wonder how come Sir Radzig allowed it.
No, it wasn't his lordship's idea. It was Master Fayfar's.
Master Tobias? Why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to show off his wealth. I'd have roast pig and dancing every evening if I had his coin.
Hey, Fritz. How about giving me a couple of lockpicks for free, eh? After all, we've known each other since we were little.
All right, but just this time. If you break them, don't expect to get more for free.
Just two?
You said a couple, didn't you?
Claro, verdad.
Will you teach me how to pick a lock?
Sure, for a few groschen.
Venga.
It's easy as fuck, unless you're all thumbs. Listen, you've got to find a spot where the lock catches and press on it. And only then can you turn it. Nice and light though. No jerky movements. Like when you're caressing a girl's... that is,
I get it. Thanks.
Cachondo. Yo te que me digas.
Good God, you look terrible.
Bueno, ya que tenemos ganzúas. Oh, no creo que me las vaya a cargar las dos. Tengo que ser muy malo para hacerlo. Y el dado está en... aquí. Vale, está en la casa esta que es la última. O sea, en esta, vale.
Hey! Who are you?
Theresa? What are you... Good day.
Listen, Matthias. Fritz and Matthew have been looking for you. It seemed very important. You should hurry.
Really? That's funny. I can't imagine what it's about, but if it's as urgent as you think, I'd better go and see what's up.
No vayas corriendo, cabrito. Ay.
Who are you?
Padre de Marcilla. ¡Atácale! ¡Ataca! No me digas que se va a meter en la casa, tío. No, ¿verdad? Vale. Venga. Agáchate.
Hey, is someone there?
Su puta madre. Nunca mejor dicho, ¿no? Hola, señora. ¿Hablar con usted? No, no me deja hablar. No. Está... Joder, pues está la cosa bien, ¿no? Grabarme un poco, ¿no? Que la gente no puede decirme... What the fuck. Y es que no hay otra entrada a la casa. Solo espero que no vuelva.
Stop that! Christ,
Mierda.
thief!
No.
I see a thief! Guard!
No, 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 no.
Thief!
Madre mía, la he...
You there! Stop!
Hombre, hombre, no.
Surrender!
No,
You're under arrest.
sí, venga, venga, me cago en la leche.
Do you really think you can get away with poking around in people's... You'll pay a fine, or I'll take you to your father and he'll sort you out. Don't imagine the law doesn't apply to you.
Hostia puta, 300, colega.
I'm sorry. I swear I'll say 100 Lord's
No,
Prayer.
no,
Anyone could say that. Don't try to wriggle.
Fuck.
I can't pay the fine.
Can't pay? Well, then we'll have to deal with it.
There's nothing to be done about it. Take me away.
Let's go then. Your father will sort you out, bringing shame on the family line. I'll just give you a search and take any stolen goods.
Ah, tío, la he pifiado bastante. El padre creía que se iba a ir por ahí. Ah, qué mal. Ah, si es que tendría... Me cachen la más salada. Se da cuenta que tanto la Bianca, tanto Bianca como yo, Hanka, las dos son un poquito...
Are you mad, Theresa? If it weren't for the fact that I have the guards in my pocket, you'd end up in jail or on the pyre. You're playing with fire. Next time you might not be so lucky.
Vale, bueno, pues no hemos ido de rositas realmente. ¿Qué tengo ahí abajo? ¿Qué es esto? Vergüenza. ¿What? Perfecto. Hostia, vaya mierda. Oh, qué mal, tío, qué mal. Oye, me ha quitado la ganzúa. No, sigo teniendo las dos ganzúas. Tío, qué porquería. Claro, es que el día es imposible, casi imposible hacerlo.
Even to the slaughter. And of God and the world you know nothing. How are you, Theresa?
Parece que va a ser más complicado que... Mira, le voy a decir directamente, ok. Sí, le voy a decir directamente que...
Fritz and Matthew didn't want me at all.
They're just...
Sí,
Someone's trying to make a fool out of me, all right.
Oh, no me quiero decir nada más. Oye, stop right there. No me dejo. Fuka. Voy a intentarlo otra vez. Vale, no se ha dado cuenta nadie. Corriendo, toma, hija. Toma el puto dado.
God save.
Te acercamos.
About time.
Venga,
Yes?
sí.
Tell me.
Todo, venga, tengo el dado, toma.
Brought you his dice.
Toma.
I knew you'd do it.
Sí,
This
venga.
is great. I'll bring it to him.
Venga, sí, va a salir de puta madre. Voy a tirar esto. Mira, esto fuera. ¡Ay! Los vendajes fuera. No lo necesito. Y en verdad, realmente la ganzúa imagino que tampoco. Ya está, no tengo nada. Robado encima. Espera, que es que va ahora. No sé si presenciarlo. No espera diaria, sí. Tiene que devolver a ver a padre, vale. Que le den por saco. Si todos sabemos lo que va a pasar, ¿no? Ninguno va a llegar a bailar.
God be with you, Theresa. God and the world, you know nothing.
When has reading ever filled anyone's belly?
Que esto lleva aquí un rato y me está mosqueando. Igual el juego me está diciendo, oye, hazles caso. Tal y cual, no sé qué. Pues voy a ver.
What are you two quarrelling about here, for the love of God?
This pipsqueak here claims studying is as hard a job as working in the stables.
I most certainly did not, because study is of course much harder work than mucking out a bit of horse manure.
Toma.
See? That's what I'm talking about. And yet it's as clear as day.
Hang on. What's as clear as day?
That study is as hard as mucking out stables, if not harder.
A man who doesn't work with his hands is an idler, and a good for nothing. Am I wrong?
You're both right. But not one of you has a grain of sense. Work is work, whether it's done with your hands or your heart.
Ah, rhetoric worthy of Socrates himself, and out of the mouth of a woman. I bow to you, good maiden. The professors of Prague could learn a thing or two from you.
Are you saying this good-for-nothing here, who has to beg for his beer at the tavern, is my equal? But to hell with it. I won't argue.
Pues ya está. No viento. Otra cosa resuelta. Si es que soy aquí. Él resuelve problemas. Pucha, tiene la cabeza estática, tío. Parece una GoPro de esta. Ya está muy caliquita. Coño, el chucho todo el día en medio se parece a mi perro. La visca. Por culo, le voy a meter una flecha en toda la pata. Ahora es como no, míralo. Adelantando por la izquierda. Que es lo correcto, ¿no? Pero... Hola, papi. Los clavos no están terminados.
I went for those nails, but the blacksmith is with Sir Radzik today.
All right, leave it till tomorrow then. No hurry. Right now, I need something else. Quick.
What's up?
The guards were here asking around. They said someone's been stealing silver from the mines.
Hostia.
Can you go and tell Stibor? He went to check the fish trap below the bridge.
Otra vez tengo que ir para allá, colega.
Why? What has Stibor got to do with stolen silver?
Look, just talk to him about it, all right?
Hostia, qué chanchullo. Ah, mierda.
Mary, mother of God. You and your secrets. All right.
Buah, chaval. O sea, yo estoy dando por hecho que es por aquí. Ah, no. No. Es atrás. Es atrás. Es atrás. Yo creo que se refería al puente de más adelante, el de piedra. Y es que es atrás. Vamos a ver. Un puente por aquí, ¿no? Como no sea por aquí. Ah, míralo. ¿Este? ¿O el qué? ¿O no? ¿O es más allá? Porque por antes hay unos cuantos. ¿Es ese? Ah, me he puesto ya perdido. Es este, ¿no? Sí.
Pa sent me. The guards were here asking about silver going missing from the mines.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
All right. All right. Listen, Tess. I need your help.
Not so fast. First, Tell me what the hell is going on.
All right. Look. How can I put it?
Spit it out. Otherwise, you're on your own.
All right. Pa came up with a nice little job. It's quite easy to sneak silver ore out of the mines, and he found this wealthy fella who offered to buy it. So, well, it does lead back to us. The missing silver is ours.
Merciful God!
I need your help, Theresa.
Sweet Jesus. You fellas haven't the sense you were born with. But family is family.
Thanks, Tess. I'm sorry to drag you into it, but I can't manage it on my own.
Where did you hide it?
That's the thing. It's at the bottom of a flooded shaft. Samuel was working there before.
You dragged Samuel into it too?
No. Samuel knows nothing about it.
So why don't you just go and get it?
I don't know how to get to it.
For heaven's sake, Stevor! Do you know where it is or not?
Yes, but you see, when I was carrying it out, they stopped me. I was standing on this wooden walkway and I dropped it over the edge so they wouldn't catch me with it. And now I don't know how to get to it. All I know is it made a splash when it fell.
And how are we supposed to find it? Go crawling through the whole mine?
No, I've got an idea. Samuel knows that area. He'll know how to get to the shaft.
Oh no, Stevor, forget it. You're not going to drag Samuel into your dangerous games.
Christ, no. What do you take me for? All he has to do is draw a map, and we'll do the rest.
All right, Stevor. I'll go to Samuel and get the map from him. Have you got something I can give him to draw it with?
Here. Give him this. I try to get it from him without giving the game away. Otherwise, Pa will have a fit if he finds out.
I'll do what I can. Where is Sammy now?
Where do you think? I saw him heading for the fish pond as usual to avoid work. Once you have it, come and meet me at Wenceslas corridor on the hill. I'll be waiting there.
Hostia puta, tío, si es que... Ahora tengo que llegar, o sea, estoy aquí, ¿vale? No, bueno, más o menos... Sí, bueno, estoy por aquí, ¿vale? Y tengo que llegar hasta... Joder, qué pestiña. Al estanque. Me podría haber dado un caballo o algo. Tengo razón cuando he dicho que no pasa el tiempo. Lo de abajo no se quita. O sea, lo dorado no corre, quiero decir, no... O sea, que no, que el tiempo no pasa ni de coña. Vamos a ver. Oh, mira. A practicar el tiro con arco. Qué guay. ¿Puedo coger flecha? Vamos a robar. El estanque donde es... Pues estoy aquí, vale, bueno, solo me queda un poco más un trecho. Queda un trechillo. Madre mía, que la familia de esta mujer roba plata, si es que lleva lo de robar en la sangre, tío. O sea, el tío es un ladrón. Un ladrón y que compra mercancía robada y todo el tinglado ese. Y por otro lado, su propia familia, el padre y el hermano, roban plata de las minas reales. Que para eso ya hay que tener huevos. O sea, la condena por eso es la muerte, creo.
Then take these miraculous herbs from the distant Orient.
Allá está, ¿no? Es aquel, ¿no? Sí, ¿no? Sí.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Sammy, I need something from you.
Oh, Tess, I just got ready for fishing.
Don't worry.
¿Pero qué vas a
You
pescar
don't have to
aquí?
go anywhere. Remember that mine shaft where you used to work before it got flooded?
Yeah, it was a deep one. We went down that morning, and we were up to our knees in water. Master Fafar said that always happens when you dig deeper than the drainage had it. We dug a well to slow it down, but even that wasn't enough.
Do you think you could draw me a map of the way there?
Why? What on earth would you want that for?
Stibor dropped something there.
Drop something? What?
Never mind. You really don't want to know.
Hang on. You want me to draw you a map to a mine shaft that's off limits, and I'm not supposed to ask any questions? Not a chance!
You'll just have to trust me, Sammy. It's nothing. It's just a bit of fun, that's all. Just draw it for me.
Fun? Come on, Theresa. You know I hate it when you lie to me. I'm not a child anymore. What really happened?
Pa and Stibor are stealing silver from the mine, and they've got a sack of it hidden there.
What, stealing? But I work there. That's a capital crime, Tess. Why would they do such a thing? They'll get caught and executed. Maybe me too. Who else knows about it?
Nobody, apart from us. But that could change very quickly if we don't get that sack of ore out of there.
Fuck! Pa and Stibor are idiots. Stealing the king's silver, for Christ's sake. All right, give me that charcoal. I'll draw you a map.
Thanks. I'll run to him with it right away.
Oh, bien, me teletransporta, Dios. Gracias. Tío, la hostia. Hostia puta, ya podría correr así siempre. La vida. Bueno, venga, que me quiero pasar el DLC antes de apagar. ¿O qué hago? Oh, sí, venga, el DLC entero.
Have you got that map?
Sí, venga, tenemos el mapa, venga.
I got that map from Samuel. What now?
Great! Well, first, we've got to get into the mine. That fool Nimoy is keeping watch. It'd be best if we split up. I'll get rid of him, and you can sneak in.
All right.
Venga, vamos.
Let's get it over with then.
Once I get rid of him, you sneak inside past the bushes. And take a torch with you. It's as black as pitch in there. Just make sure no one sees you, though. Good luck, Tess.
Hey, Nimoy, you... Minute.
What do you want, Miller's boy? Looking for that clumsy brother of yours? What's he done now? Sports and nearly broke the whole shaft down. Said he tried to put the pickaxe through his foot.
Hang on, though. If the shafts are that easy to knock, that's bad carpentry, ain't it? It's Fritz and Matthew who are to blame.
You came here to tell me how to do my job?
No, not at all. I've got a nice little deal for you.
A ver, sería para adelante. Una escalera de subida, después la siguiente a la derecha, escalera de bajada. Es bastante fácil, o sea, para esto hace falta un mapa. Y ahora voy yo y me pierdo, ¿sabes? Ahora voy yo y me... pierdo. O sea, es que creo que no tiene mucha pérdida. Ué. Ah, no. The fuck.
When you take one for a whirl, you can have a good feel of what she's got under her dress. Yeah, and then sometimes.
Vale. Creo que es por aquí. Esa es la escalera de subida. What the fuck? Que sí, que ya sé que estoy cometiendo allanamiento. ¿Perro ha venido conmigo? No. O sea, es que minas de plata. Tremendo. Hostia. He subido la escalera. Vale, la siguiente a la derecha, o sea que es por aquí, vale. No sé con qué me voy a topar. Vale. Da igual por dónde tirar. No, el mapa no. Fuera. Y voy a guardar. Porque... Vale. Antorcha. Vale. La escalera de bajada.
My, that's a hell of a drop. Better be careful.
Claro. Vamos a ver. Hostia, después tengo que salir, loco. Madre mía. Cachondeo. Estoy aquí, ahora tengo que subir un poco a la derecha. Venga, vale. La siguiente. Fuck. Pues no, vale. Creía que sería más grande, pero no es por aquí. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's cold. But this must be the place Steve-O was talking about. Now to find that wooden walkway.
A ver... O sea, sí tiene que estar al final.
I wouldn't want to get lost in here. The walkway. The sack must be here somewhere.
Saco el saquito. Ah, mierda. Me imagino que tendré que irme de aquí. Ahora he de volver. Madre de vida. De loco. Ya para recordar el camino. Bueno, recordamos si es sencillo, realmente es sencillo. Pero que no quita que sea un coñazo. No hay nadie por aquí, tío. Nadie. De verdad. Seguimos por aquí. Oh, creo que es por aquí, ¿no? Sí. Me he dado cuenta de que hemos subido. Aquí hemos subido. Y después en el siguiente hemos bajado. En la siguiente escalera. O sea, hay una subida y una bajada. O sea, es que se anula, quiero decir. O sea, que está más o menos a la misma altura. No sé por qué no acabar directamente. Creo que ya por aquí no había nadie, ¿no? Que sí, que yo sé que estoy cometiendo allanamiento como de... La siguiente... A la izquierda. La siguiente a la izquierda... Que era por aquí. Sí, hostia, pero está ahí en mitad. Ah, no, está el perro, con estoy ciego. No me jodas. No me jodas, loco, y se queda en mitad. Espérate, voy a beber de esto. Esta... no, aquí. Guarda la partida. ¿No se va a quitar de ahí o qué?
Who's that?
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper.
Vale. Ya me voy, tranqui. Bueno, pues lo hemos conseguido. ¿De dónde coño estoy? Diré que aquella la casa. Yo diría que sí. Madre mía, qué nervio. Yo diría que sí es esta, ¿no? La casa. Madre mía, me deben la vida. La vida. Calvo.
I found the silver in the mine.
Not so loud. I'm glad you managed to get it out, but you shouldn't have dragged Samuel into it. He came here to me, shaking with rage he was. I wonder he didn't stick a knife in me.
We needed him to tell us the way.
Couldn't you do that without telling him everything? Oh, well, there's nothing to be done about it now. At least you got the silver, so I suppose I should be grateful for that. Thanks. Tess, you know I only want the best for all of you, don't you?
The best for us? How long do you think you can get away with this? Do you think your luck will hold out forever? If they caught me with that silver, we'd all burn on the pyre together.
Don't say that, Tess.
I haven't finished. What would happen then, Father? Samuel would be left alone in the world? Or he'd be executed too? God forbid.
Do you think that never occurred to me? There's not a day goes by I don't think of it. Do you all want to spend the rest of your lives breaking your backs in the mill just to have enough to eat? Your mother wouldn't have wanted it for you either.
Pa.
You're right. Sorry. I promise we'll be more careful.
That will have to do me, I suppose. What about that surprise you promised me this morning?
Well, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Besides, you deserve it, after helping us with that silver. So, I had a dress made for you in Rattay. A very fine dress indeed. You'll be the prettiest lass in the village.
A new dress, Pa. But I don't understand. Why?
Well, you know, you're not a little girl anymore. You're a young woman now, mature and clever. Cleverer than me, for sure. You surely don't want to live here at the mill forever. Samuel's able to take care of himself, and after all that's happened, you don't want to end up with the kind of life me and Steeble have.
What is it, Pa? Why did you buy me that dress?
Look, Theresa, you're old enough to be married. It's about time we did something about it.
No me gustó el vestido. No entiendo.
What are you saying? I don't understand. I don't want to get married yet.
Oh, my little girl. Matrimony is a gift from God.
Yes, but I don't have a suitor.
Oh, but you do. A very good one, too, believe me.
What? You've offered my hand to someone? Who is it?
Don't worry. He's a decent man. A nice man. He's even close to the nobility. And he's rich. He'll take care of you. There's going to be a fete at the tavern this evening. Sir Radzi gave permission for a pig roast, and...
Who is it?
You can just have a chat, dance a little, and who knows? You might like him.
Are you going to tell me who it is?
It's Chief Engineer Tobias.
Tobias Faithar?
¿Qué cojones?
Aye, that's right.
En serio, tío.
Well, Master Faithar is a nice man. Yes, Pa. And certainly rich. But he's no spring chicken. To tell the truth, he'd never have crossed my mind when it comes to marriage.
Listen, we can talk it over, but the decision is mine to make. You've got to think of your future, Theresa. Master Faithar is a respected man, and that respect will extend to his wife and children too.
Children?
For heaven's sake, lass, don't be so naive. You were born a girl, and raising a family is what God made you for. Unless you'd prefer the convent. Go to the tavern this evening and let Master Faithar spend a nice pile of groschen on you. You'll have a great time, you'll see.
Show me that dress, then.
It's in the trunk here under the window. Once you've done all your chores, get dressed up and off you go.
Madre mía, vaya mierda ser... O sea, estar en esa sociedad. Iba a decir ser mujer en la Edad Media, pero es que...
All right, Theresa. Time to grow up. Put on that lovely dress and go and meet your groom.
Madre mía, ahora se va a...
Well, there's no point in dragging it out.
Te lo he terminado todo, así que... Eso era caro, ¿eh? Un vestido era caro, así. Es que realmente ha vendido a su hija, podría decirse. Madre mía, tío, qué vergüenza. No, tienes que bailar con la armadura, ¿eh? De verdad. Oh. Pobrecita, por sí que la ha pasado puta antes de todo. Vamos, y creemos que lo más chungo había sido lo de la invasión de los cumanos. Míralo, si es que está hecho polvo, este. Se va, oh, se va, lol. Pues vaya mierda de sorpresa, pienso ahora, ¿no? El padre.
Pa will tan my hide for not going to that dance. Oh well. I'd better see him and face the music.
Bueno. Una visita inesperada. ¡No, tío! La puta visión, cabrón. Ahora, compadre, alimentar al perro, alimentar a la gallina. Vamos a alimentar al perro, a la gallina y después la compadre que se activa la invasión y a tomar por culo. Perrito. Where is my doggo? Ah, míralo, aquí está mi doggo.
Look what I've got. You'll love this.
Que sí. Bueno, pero bueno, venga, trozo de carne. Venga, este que está bueno, no quiero que te intoxican. En verdad te va a matar ahora, ¿no? Pero bueno. No, te voy a la pieta de la gallina. Pita.
Here, chicky. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks.
The coin is stashed, as always. The chief sends you his regards. Farewell.
Bueno, encima hay problema con el que les compra la plata.
Where did you get to yesterday? Master Faithful was here. He said he waited all evening and you didn't show up.
Sorry, Pa. When I saw everyone there, Henry with Bianca, Johanka and Matthias, and Faithful there waiting for me.
You just took to your heels and left him there waiting in vain, eh?
I'm sorry, Father.
You always had a mind of your own. Just like
Como
your
debe ser,
ma.
escucha, coño.
I'm not cross with you, Tess. But sooner or later you'll get married. And you can be sure I won't give your hand to just anyone.
I know, Pa. But next time you could at least ask me what I think.
Aye, fair enough, lass. Next time I'll talk to you about it. But only if you'll be sensible and go there today. The dance will continue today and Master Fayfar will be there. He's paying for everything, see? But now we'll let it lie. There's work to be done. Will you go and pick up those nails from the blacksmith? We should have them made by now, and that fence isn't going to finish itself.
All right, Pa. I'll go and get them.
Madre de mi vida.
Those fuckers.
Hostia, te le han pegado una buena paliza.
Mother of God, what happened to you?
What do you think? I was attacked, that's what. By those two fools, Fritz and Matthew.
God in heaven, like little boys. You're nicely bruised.
Do something about it. I'm bleeding.
Show me that. Hold on, I'll get a bandage for you.
Madre mía. No tengo vendaje, me cago en la leche. Ah, bueno, pero sé dónde hay. Pero sé dónde hay, sé dónde hay. Que lo he tirado antes. Ah, no, pero hostia, si lo recojo ahora de mitad de la calle, me va a poner a robar y me va a ver todo Dios.
Theresa!
No, Dios santo. No se pasa lo de vergüenza, ya debería haberse pasado, tío. Vaya mierda, voy a tener ese handicap todo el DLC. Qué ñordo. Si esta pava sigue aquí.
Greetings, Tess.
What? Solo está la antorcha. Y oye, el vendaje y todo, me cago en la puta, de verdad. Bueno, voy a ir a por los clavos y si, bueno, si no le... eso, pues F. Sí, que estoy chopico.
I'm wounded.
By all means. I'll have a look at you and we'll see.
Venga.
Here.
Right, let's see what's the matter with you then. I'm sure...
Vale, eso por ahí. Y por otro lado... Tienes venda. Sí. Epa. No sé cuántos quiere, pero voy a comprar... Hostia, 50, no... 5, 25, sí. No sé si tengo... Mira, el junco... Hostia, los 14 juncos debería... Más... venga. 0,1. Tampoco sea 1,4. Bueno, it's something.
Can we do something?
Que sí, venga.
What about this?
That's not enough.
Joder. Pues nada, venga.
Well, that's a decent...
Voy a de vuelta al hombre este. Que seguro que solo necesitaría uno, ¿no? Pero... Si es que el PRS me dio bien, ¿no? No sé cuánto llevo de vídeo. No lo sé. Pero lo que sí sé es que va a tardar el doble en subirse. Porque tengo el internet de Uganda. Yo no tengo fibra óptica, yo tengo lianas. Dicen por ahí. Eso sí, me voy a saber la ciudad esta de memoria, macho. De poco me va a servir, ¿no? Porque actualmente está en ruina. Actualmente en el juego, digo. A ver, míralo. Si es que no deja de quejarte, no es para tanto.
Show me that. I'll bandage it for you. I've got something here.
Get on with it then.
Dios, que
Enough of your impudence. What were you lot fighting about anyway?
That bunch of vandals was throwing manure at the Deutsch's house, and when Hans shouted at them to stop, they attacked us. The fuckers.
Manure, eh? That explains your new fragrance.
Ha ha! Fucking hilarious. But I'll get them back. Don't you worry.
God have mercy. You boys are never happy unless you're fighting. Now go and lie down in the mill for a while. You won't get much work done in that state. Goodbye.
Solo necesitaba uno. Bueno, me deja medio sueldo. Vámonos. Ahora pedir los clavos y después ¿qué? ¿A luchar contra los cumanos o qué? Ñon. Ya ves tú, le tendría que devolver el arco al de la posada, ¿no? Al hijo del posadero, al hermano de la Bianca esa. Tío, qué asco que no, que sí, qué asco que no se pueda dar un rodeo, o sea, dar un rodeo, no, lo contrario, no dar el rodeo, ir directamente. Es que un petiño. Esto ahora tengo que llegar hasta allá arriba. Nada más que se regenera bastante rápido porque si no me moriría. Buah, ¿por qué me va tan mal, tío? ¿Que tiene que cargar todo o qué? Es que no vea, No. Si no es para tanto, coño. Ah, bueno, igual te está cargando todo lo que hay debajo, ¿eh? Que puede ser que las minas y todo. Bueno, no sé. Ah, mira, están ahí. La mierda. Es que en la otra partida... es que me va fatal. A ver si termino esto rápido, tío. Que en mi otra partida sí accedí. En esta no, pero en la otra sí accedí a cubrir la casa para eso de mierda, ¿no? Y fue gracioso hasta que, bueno, los pillan y todo. Se van corriendo y todo. No puedo decir nada por nada. ¿Yo qué quería aquí? Ah, no, los clavos. Va jodidamente mal. Va jodidamente mal. No sé si es que tengo que limpiar un poco el PC. Por dentro, digo, de datos y todo, porque es su puta madre. Pero por aquí ya un poco mejor. Ah, mira. Estaba vivo. El papi de Henry.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Theresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
What about those nails, Henry?
Here you are.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Will you be going to the dance this evening? Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Voy a pegarle un fregado, hombre. Después que si peste.
Zahrát se nám zdálo, můj milej nic nevidí, na něj, že se smálo. Ztratilo se jablíčko v travičce vysoké, můj milej ho nenajde, bude ho mít jiný.
Ya está.
Rozběhlo se jablíčko ze stráně u řeky, můj milej ho nechytí, uplave na věky.
Otra suerte. Eso duele, ¿eh? Otro, macho. Le gusta atacar los riñones, me cago en su puta madre.
What's happened?
Zbyszek! They're everywhere!
What? What?
They're killing everyone!
What?
Zbyszek, we have
Shit.
to... We have to...
Shit!
Cobarde.
Let go of me! No, let...
Ja så din beröjala käy nyt venko sun kanssa.
Get off me!
Fuck räntä sen!
You bastard! Oh. Please, stop! No! Stop!
Bitch, aivan jitkiä hyvää.
Please, leave me alone!
Frans. Fasen, jag vet inte vad de är hejaskäffer. Fuck ja.
Eso no hice yo, ¿eh? Yo dije... No sé chiflar, ¿vale? Hostia puta, hostia puta, hostia. ¿Pero cómo coño se ha metido? Bueno, por la puerta principal. Y no escucha los golpetazos, loco. ¿Y ahora qué? Hostia. Ahora ve, ahora sí sí se pone interesante, hombre, la historia. Convierte el cuello de este cumano en un alfiletero, ¿no? Pero carga hoy. No me vale que cargues mañana, porque mañana ya no... Oh, Dios mío. Una visita inesperada. Ya. Ah, bueno. Y aquí se para... Ah, no, está cargando... Está más denso que la... What? Oh, wow. What is going on? Ah, no, pues no. Yo creo que íbamos a volver a ser Henry, pero... Nope. Bueno. Bien, vale. Tengo una daga, ok. ¿Qué hago, tío? ¿Qué hago? ¿Por dónde voy? Anda, mira.
Samuel. Oh my God. Hope he's safe. I've got to find him.
Dime por Dios. Guacha, bueno. Oh, bien. Puede llevarla. Hostia, el perro, qué susto. Y el Samuel... Joder. Ahora vengo, porque es que no puedo montar esto. Bueno, lo voy a cortar aquí, de hecho. Ahora vuelvo.